Hi everyone, it's your favorite villain and mother lover, Groll. If you don't know who I am, or understand how much I love my female parent, consider checking out Season 1 of this podcast. It's Groll tested and mother approved. We wanted to let you know about a special one-off episode we will be performing as a live stream at 7 p.m. Central Time on Friday, January 8th, via our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/beardedcompany. If you know someone who might like the show but hasn't listened yet, like your mother, the stream is a great opportunity to introduce them to BTD without the pressure of catching up on past episodes. Finally, I want to thank you for listening to this podcast. If you enjoy it, please consider throwing a few dollars our way at patreon.com/beardedcompany. You can listen to episodes before anyone else, enjoy special bonus minisodes, and catch post-show chats. Get access to our exclusive Bearded Discord server, and get discounts on BTD merch. Becoming a member is as easy as loving your mother, which I'm going to get back to right now. Thank you, and enjoy the episode.
Greetings, mortals. Welcome to Break the Dice, an improvised podcast brought to you by the Bearded Company, where the fate of our heroes rests on the roll of a 20-sided die, where a 20 is a spectacular success and a 1 is a critical failure. This week, our players will navigate the Shattered Lands with the help of our NPCs.
Hey everybody, I'm one of your NPCs. I'm Maria.
I'm another one of your NPCs. I'm Joe.
And I'm the third NPC, and I'm Tyler.
Maria, Joe, and Tyler will assist me by playing all the people and magical beings that our heroes will encounter, and I'm Alan, your game master. I've crafted a basic structure for our adventure today, which has not been revealed to our two main player characters. However, this podcast is completely improvised, meaning nothing is scripted, and everything is made up on the spot, so I and the NPCs will only have so much control over where our journey takes us. This campaign, our heroes are...
Hello! It's me, Ælar Drakal. I am a rogue elf with the alignment of chaotic neutral. I come from the lost city of Delrune, where my friends and my family and everybody else that lived there was taken by a mysterious force called the Darkness, which I now seek out to destroy and exact my revenge. Here I come, motherfuckers.
And do you think that the red moon that is across the sky has anything to do with you, or is that
I think it has everything to do with me, Alan.
Okay. And our other campaign hero is...
It is I, Fae to the Len, Mare to the Dark, Half to the Elf, Fight to the Chaotic to the Good. Within my chest resides the Ranhore. It's a beautiful big-ass sword. And its name in Elvish means Wanderer Heart, because it's kind of like what my heart is. It wanders, it goes place to place. Never long for long, but it's round. It's the Rolling Stone, Papa Don't, catch no moss.
Jeez. And cut to the body. Sharp to the tongue.
Oh, that's right. Yes, I am also known to be sharp of tongue and cut of body, but as of recently, I have been transfigured into rather, some would say grotesque, but I say just more for me to love.
Visually sloppy is what I would use. Our magic item for this week is the Staff of Longevity. Above one of the doors in the halls of Venaishus, the words read, "When worlds collide, and none do get along, wounds appear where once was even flesh. To find the words of peace, you'll look to song, seek those inside the vines that rend and thresh." Our heroes find themselves in the night outside the woods of Falcorn, where their most recent poem has led them. The night sky is, instead of dark, cast with this red, bloody mist that covers the entire land.
Are you uneasy, Ælar?
Of course I am.
Is it the fact that we're stepping into these enchanted woods? Because I can assure you, the druidic sects that live here are... What?
It's not that.
Oh?
It's just everything that's happened thus far. I'm worried traveling to the place of your birth, that things ain't gonna go well here either. And you...
Ælar, if I may, I understand your strife. I am just as uneasy as you are to step foot in these woods once again.
A hoot that turns into a growl emanates from the forest.
It's an owlbear. They run rampant in these parts. Those are snap twigs. They are all over the entire forest.
I draw my daggers.
Phaelan steps in front of you between the woods and you, and he has his back to the woods, and he's trying to calm you, and you see this feathery claw come out of the forest and grab onto his shoulder, and with a 14, it yanks him back into the mist and into the darkness.
No. Can I called shot and just throw a dagger where that claw was from?
You got a 12. You see your dagger hit one of the paws as it's pulling Phaelan in. It has a firm grip on him, though, so even though blood is coming out from that paw, you just see it still descend into the darkness.
Come back, you foul creature!
I'm trying.
I'm gonna do a stealth check and follow it.
You got a natural 20 on your stealth check.
Break those dice!
Nice.
You've been watching how these red mists have moved, and you just step into it and vanish into their obscuring thickness. Phaelan,
yes.
You are being pulled by this creature that's about 10 feet tall, covered in feathers, claws, and a hooked beak.
So, I know this is an owlbear for sure because I have battled with them before. One killed my mother. So, knowing this and this anger and rage, I want to try and do a kind of a backflip so that I end up on the back of the owlbear. I want to leverage the weight it has on me.
You get a 16 on your acrobatics check. You just use your momentum to flip up onto its shoulders, and you are behind its head. Its head, being an owl head, swivels around, and with a 17, it uses its hooked beak to peck right into your chest around the Rana Ore, and you hear it make contact with the hilt on the inside.
Ooh, ow. You're hitting the tip. You hit the tip.
Alan, I want to do a sneak attack if I'm still stealthing up on this owlbear and just stab it in the center and drag my blade down.
You got a 16? Yeah, you grab it from where it's twisting its neck around, and you just make a good incision right there and pull it all the way around the front of its body.
Alan, at almost the same time, I want to draw the Rana Ore out, stab it into the owl, and then jump down and rip its fucking head off.
You got a 7. As you reach for the Rana Ore, its beak is right there, and it pecks at you with a 1. It tries to peck at your hand, and you are able to push off the top of its body.
No!
I'm gonna rapid fire just with my blade into this owlbear's side.
You get a 15, you take your other dagger, and as you're pulling down with 1, you're stab, and one of the contacts makes right in with the owl's heart, and you just hear it stop beating.
The owl bear descends out of the sky pretty slowly as the flap of its wings gets slower and slower until it thuds on the ground.
Thanks, friend. I had it covered, but I appreciate the help.
I will always have your back, Phaelan.
And I, your friend.
Some snapping twigs make themselves right around Phaelan and Ælar. Make a little circle around them.
Oh, what's this?
It's a circle of snapping twigs. That can only mean one thing. There is a druidic sect nearby.
What do they want of us?
I think they're more worried about what we want of them. Let me try something. And then, Alan, I don't know if it'd be knowledge arcana or knowledge nature, because they're druids, and I was raised in a druidic sect. But I want to try and do some type of, sign or signal to let them know that we're not meaning any harm.
Yep, yeah, with a 16, you know a bird call that you whistle out.
Oh, yeah.
Squawk, 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 woo. Squawk.
Stepping out from the woods, a wolf creature, and you guys are familiar with this from the werewolves you saw on the moon. This is no normal-sized wolf. It steps out of the red mist and starts turning into this tall, lanky man holding this very long staff And as it transforms from wolf form into human form, you can see that he has this ageless quality where his eyes maybe look thousands of years old, but his skin and his flesh is perfectly smooth, no wrinkles. It looks like he might be an 18-year-old or a 27,000-year-old.
No.
Why, is he naked?
He is wearing leaves and branches.
Really important question. Thank you.
From imagination's sake, yeah, it's important.
Phaelan, I do not trust creatures like this anymore. I draw my chest sword and just like hold it up towards this creature.
I immediately use the Rana Ore, which is drawn, to block his and hold it in place, and just look sternly at Ælar.
When they make contact, a light illuminates from both blades.
Phaelan, we just dealt with these creatures on the moon.
They're not the same, Ælar. Put your weapon away.
I see your sword buddies.
Yes, we are sword pals of the highest order. And what is your name, friend?
My name is Escobar.
Escobar. I've heard tell of you. You're quite a legend in these parts.
Yes. You want to play a guessing game?
If I say yes, is that the first guess? Sure, yeah, okay, man.
Anyway, if you can guess within 40,000 years my age, I will give you each a trinket.
17.
Well, man, why do you just jump?
Wrong.
Damn it.
You're very wrong.
Within 40,000, do you think he's 40,017?
Yes. I don't know. Look, he's like a were creature. Do they live for more than 40,000 years? This makes no sense to me. I'm angry.
Ælar, the world is not interpreted by your feelings and how you feel about it. It's still going to carry on the way it is, and if you'd like to survive this, I suggest calming down.
Looking around in the woods, you're seeing different animal creatures are coming out. One looks like an owl bear. One looks like a small little dog, a deer, a rat. All of them are stepping out in the circle towards you, and the rat looks up at the man and says, "Father."
Father,
Yes.
do you mind if I transform now?
No, please. I love to watch you transform. And nothing makes me prouder.
So this rat transforms into just a very tall, also kind of ageless-looking woman, the most beautiful creature that anyone has laid eyes on.
Alan,
And are they naked?
Jesus.
Yes, she's super naked.
Tight.
I feel like with the events in recent history on this campaign that Ælar is just like, he is like, this is not good. Like these creatures, we're at, like, blood is going to spill from the earth. I'm gonna lose another one of my friends. Like, can I do like a sense motive check to just like see what this is all about?
Yeah, you got a 12. You look back, and a were crocodile or a druidic crocodile is looking back at you. And normally this thing would just like reach out and bite you, but instead one of its eyes winks at you.
What?
I look back at Ælar. Not everything is as it seems, Ælar. You can't judge these people based off the people who look like them.
Are they not were creatures?
They are aware that they are creatures.
What?
They're druids.
Why didn't you just say they're druids? Why did you have to say it that way? You're so complicated with words sometimes.
Literally told you that I was raised by druids. We're going to the woods. Where my druid family is from. This is a sect. There's another sect that I came from. They probably had sex with my sex.
There could be werewolves in these woods and druids.
Yes, I didn't say there weren't. No, we're lucky that the owlbear we killed was an owlbear and not a friend of theirs, who happens to be an owlbear changer. Come on, man. You gotta give us the win every so often when we have it.
Fine.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere. Phaelan Maerdock, is that you?
Perception check, Alan?
You got a 3 on your perception check. The rat looks like a large rat.
No, I transformed,
Sorry. This woman looks like a beautiful woman.
And I'm very naked.
Very naked. You're distracted by the beauty.
Oh, yes.
And there's like a glow around this person. It's like there's like a backlight behind them. It's just, it's wondrous.
I recognize those whiskers and tail anywhere.
Yes, we used to be playmates in the woods before your mother was killed by an owlbear. Don't you remember me?
Ratilda, do you know this young boy?
Yes, Father. Remember Phaelan Maerdock? We used to play together in the woods before he disappeared.
Yes.
Ratilda.
Phaelan Maerdock, it's good to see you again.
And you, Escobar. Although I had only ever had ideas that I had seen you, I'd only ever seen a large wolf running around. My mama would always say, "There goes Escobar, off on an adventure."
Yes, I spent 3,000 years as the wolf before transforming back.
All right then. I guess that you are 43,000 years old and 17.
Ah,
Sorry,
right on the
43,17.
nose. Right on the nose, Phaelan. Well done.
I believe we both get a trinket now.
Yes. Ratilda, grab my trinket bag.
I will. Phaelan, might I say you look different from when I remember you when you were young?
Yes, Ratilda, I got married, and so, I put on a few pounds. Not mine, actually. We transfigured our bodies. But really, it's me. I just,
Ælar, you're a little heightened right now. You're looking at the bag that she's holding out. You're thinking, well, maybe they have like a trap inside that trinket, and you're noticing that the red mist that's in the air, it's kind of coalescing around Phaelan's wound. It looks like the mist itself is like seeping into his blood.
What the fuck? All right, hang on, everybody. Quit the bullshit here. What's
Ælar.
going on?
What are you talking about?
Ælar,
What are
you're
these trinkets
embarrassing
doing to my friend? Look at your arm, Phaelan.
What? Something
The
wrong with
red
my
is
arm.
seeping into it.
No, the red is seeping into my heart. Wait, whoa, hey. What? What is
You
this?
look down, and you see that the mist, it seems to be attracted to it. Like it's going against the wind towards your body. Just like little droplets of red are going into your bloodstream.
Okay.
I
who
try
turned
and
the mist
just
on?
like wave it away from his
Yeah,
body.
you're able to dissipate the mist by waving at it.
Okay, so I take my spike chain off my shoulder and just start spinning it like a fan, so it stays away from us. Tell us what's going
Do
on
not-
here. We're looking for a gate.
You do not accept our blood transfusion, the blood of druids to heal you,
No,
Phaelan.
I do accept my friend is a little new to being open to situations, because every time he opens himself up, he does get reprimanded or hurt from it.
No, you know what? We've had things taken from our bodies and we've had things put into our bodies. And every time, it's fucking terrible on this whole adventure. So no, I'm done with it. Tell us what's going on.
Ælar.
The crocodile winks at Ælar again.
God damn it. I am not sure if I should trust you the most or be afraid of you the most.
I want to try a diplomacy check on fucking Ælar.
You got a 6?
Man, you're being real dickish right now.
I
Like, you are looking like a
slap him across the
full-on-
face.
As you slap him, you hit one of the pustules and it explodes in like a white-red mist.
Look, my friend, I'm sorry. I am angry, but I just need to understand.
Children. Perhaps there's only one idea for this problem that I have, and that's for us to all go to the bathhouse and have a good soak.
I accept your
Yes.
offer, Escobar. And you, Ratilda. My friend here
The counts. Oh, sorry.
needs to find his head. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, I love my father's idea. The Council of Ancients was meeting there to talk about the threat on our shores.
I could take a bath with the Council of Agents. Ancients?
Have you seen the threat? God damn it! I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
this is gold.
Wait a minute. Oh my God!
Ælar,
Wait a
are you
minute.
going with them to the pool?
Oh man. No,
Okay.
I don't think he does.
So the druids and Phaelan walk off towards the Moonglade, leaving you alone in the red mists. as they slowly just encase the forest.
I climb up one of the tallest tree I can find close and watch them as they walk away, because I just don't trust this situation.
As you climb up the tree, you can see above the mist, and you're seeing banners out in the distance. You're seeing the banners of Delrune flying, and you realize, thinking of your maps, that Falcorn is on the border between, or Delrune and Falcorn border one another. At the Moonglade, Phaelan walks up to this pool that is illuminated by the red light from above. It is glowing, almost bloody, and he's seeing a ton of animals and people bathing inside these waters.
I immediately strip naked.
Okay. Yeah, and you step into the pool, and the pool is a refreshing liquid that immediately closes up your wounds.
Oh, it's good to be home, huh? Can I do a charm check on some of the nearby people and animals that are hanging out?
You got a 5.
Oh man, it's so quaint that you guys still do this. I've gone to so many other towns, villages, cities now they're building. They're calling them cities. This is getting back to basics. You know what I mean, you guys?
There's a lot of hideous beasts here, and you realize that they're having a difficult time even looking at some of your features.
Okay, I kind of get what's going on. I see that nearby some pus of mine is leaking out into the water. I'm just washing it away quick, like when you're a little kid and you pee in the pool.
You get a 19 on your perception check as you're wiping the pus away. You look up and you see that there are a couple gray cloaks hanging by the side of the pool.
Can I immediately do another perception check to see if I could see any of the gray cloak soldiers?
You don't necessarily see any soldiers, but yeah, you do open it up and you do see that symbol. You know that they are bathing in this pool somewhere with you.
Okay. Cool. So is someone gonna
Phaelan, you look troubled. What's wrong?
Man,
Escobar.
Yes.
What was the call for this meeting? Who was allowed to arrive, and what is the purpose?
Across from Rotilda, you see this beautiful woman with feet on feet who has a manservant with a sponge that is bathing her and constantly washing her.
Yes, Bartleby, get in between my infinity toes.
Yes. Oh, yes, I get it. I love your infinity toes.
I must say, these druids certainly know how to draw a bath for a proper leader.
I slowly approach Rotilda from behind, and I play a small game we used to play, where I tap her on one side of the shoulder, but I stay there. I don't go to the other side to see if I can psych her out.
On your bluff check, you get an 8.
Our old game, Phaelan. Yes, I remember it well.
I figured you would. Rotilda.
Yes?
Who is this woman across from you?
Don't you recognize her? We grew up and played with her as well. She left us many years ago to lead an army in a different land. They call her the Sorceress.
That's the Sorceress? What was
her
name when we were children?
Trina.
Trina, that's right, with 2 E's.
Yes. But now she leads a mighty army and has conquest in her eyes. I hardly recognize her anymore. My father, Escobar, has brought her here in an attempt to make peace.
I'm all for making peace. If I'm not making war or love, I make peace.
I make cookies.
Oh, wow. Like oatmeal or I'm just assuming oatmeal because you're really
oatmeal
nature-based.
Fuck
I'm
you.
sorry. Hey, Rotilda, it's been a while.
I make wooden trinkets.
Oh.
We see this is the crocodile from earlier transformed now.
Oh,
yes.
Did you make the trinkets? Yeah, we didn't get our trinkets for answering the question we had earlier.
Oh, so now it's my fault. That's what you're saying. You're blaming me for your no trinkets. Oh, I see.
Oh.
It's always the crocodile.
As he chastises you, one of his teeth fall out onto his hand. He takes it and molds it, crushing his fist together. And when he opens it up, it's like a hideous, deformed person that looks similar to you. And he holds it out for you to hold. And
How do you feel about that? Huh?
I feel like
Now you're gonna take it, aren't you?
Yes, I'm going to take it, and I'll appreciate it forever. I want to try a charm check on this man, or this.
You got a 1.
Cool. Hey, why don't you fuck off? We were having a conversation. Why don't you go show your crocodile tears somewhere else?
Phaelan, you've grown so angry in your older age. Have your travels affected you?
I would say yes, of course. But I can't
Hey,
just
man.
blame my travel. Oh, wait. Oh, you're still here? What's up, man? What's going on?
Hey, the crocodile guy turns back into a crocodile and attempts to bite Phaelan.
Oh,
Okay.
shit, man.
You got a natural 20. So Phaelan, you turn around and say, "Are you still here?" And the crocodile, as you turn your face, its face is right there on top of you, and it clamps down on your arm.
I hope you like pus, fucker. And then I punch it really hard on the snout, because that's what you're supposed to do, right, with crocodiles, I read?
Sure,
Maybe
or
it's a
sharks,
shark.
whatever.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
No, I'm
yeah,
gonna
same
die.
thing.
I'm gonna die.
Yep. You got a 16, though, on your punch. It lets go of you, and a bunch of the other druids get in between the two of you, and you see that the blood goes down into the pool, but the waters from the pool almost instantly regenerate your skin. And you also notice that your bottom half, the one that's been soaking in here, is kind of remedying the curse. You're seeing that your legs that were once a fit cut of body, they are slowly becoming fit again, instead of the sloppy, hunched, broken, knock-kneed things that they were before.
Yeah, hold him back, man. You hold him back.
Crocodile, what's the meaning of this?
Ælar, you are on top of the trees, and you see the flags of Delrune along the border. To the shore to the north, you're seeing the boats of the Army of the Grey making dock and preparing their own line, their own barrier of people that are going to clash with those of Delrune sometime in the morning when this night is over.
I knew it was all connected. God damn it. Phaelan, I wish you were here right now.
Ratilda, would you please hold this trinket for me for a moment?
Yes, of course.
And then, Alan, I want to do like a cool acrobatics check. I want to do a cartwheel, but I want to extend it so that I'm like doing an underwater handstand, like a little
17.
Yeah.
You submerge your top half of your body in the water, and you feel your skin tighten around you again. You feel the curse lifting from you as you bathe in the waters that you originated from.
Yeah, I want my like legs to come down like really like elegantly, and then I want to come out of the water and my hair like perfectly all long down my back because I have a long head of hair. And it's just shimmering in the red wet light.
You do that handspring off the bottom, and yeah, in the red light, you are restored to your former body.
Thanks, Matilda.
You can see now that the trinket looks like him in his natural form without a curse. Do you want your doll?
Well, now that you say it like that, yes. Unless, Matilda, if you'd like to hold on to it for me.
Yes, it will be a memory of the friendship we used to share. Thank you, Phaelan.
And a token for our new friendship we shall forge.
Indeed. And that's the moment when Ratilda puts her hand onto his chest.
And grabs the Rana Ore from his chest, pulls it from his body, reaches across the pool, and hands it to Trina.
What the fuck?
My greatest prize.
Outside, Ælar, he's just got a bad feeling that this is a trick, and I want him to start like laying some traps for these people, like coming from the shore. How many traps could I lay right now?
You know that the most dangerous thing is not being able to see, and so you just try to make as many obscure bits as possible by burning up parts of the brush so that they are going to go through this cleared area and not this certain area. And at the end of each of those, you're putting down like spiked traps. You're trying to dig little pits, you think it would be a lot of work to stop an army, but anything that you can do to hinder them, you're doing right now. Yep.
Great, awesome.
I'm sorry, Phaelan, but if I did not do this, she would ruin everything we fought for as druids.
The sorceress reaches over and grabs the Rana Ore, and as she puts her hand on it, vines end up erupting from her hand, and they encompass the Rana Ore, and she pulls away from the blade a duplicate copy of it, one made of vines and woods, hands it to her manservant next to her, and then reaches down to the sword again, makes another copy of the key over and over again.
Take these swords, my soldiers, and attack!
Trina!
Yes.
That's right, I remember you, Trina. Before you were the sorceress, you were just a little girl with a lisp.
I do not use that name anymore.
No, but your lisp is still there sometimes, I can hear it.
No, you certainly can't.
I just did. You can make as many copies as you want of the Rana Ore, but there is only one Wanderer heart. And it does not bow, and it does not bend, and it does not break. I want to do a thunderclap at her and hopefully dislodge the sword from her hand.
You got a 9. You do the thunderclap. It splashes the water towards her. It sends it flying into the air, but she holds her ground. And when the water parts before her, you're seeing that she's standing there with a duplicate copy and your blade in the other hand.
Yes, now with your power, Phaelan Maerdock, I shall open all the gates and free my army to rule all over the land, invading one city after the other, leaving nothing but death in their wake.
She takes the duplicate sword and plunges it down into the water, and you see the Gate of Venaishus has been beneath you this entire time. She twists it, and the gate unlocks, and you can see the Hall of Venaishus beneath you. The water starts flooding into the halls of Venaishus, as does she.
Alan, outside, I want to sneak up on one of these gray cloaks and knock them out and steal their garb
You've been trying to do this
get
for
disguised.
3 episodes.
You got an 18.
Oh,
You jump down from the tree on one of their scouts, and you just instantly, the weight of your body knocks him unconscious. You rip off his hat, you tie him up, you put him underneath some shrubbery, and you're cloaked in the gray cloak armor.
And just to be clear, I leave him very naked.
Very naked. Underwear or no underwear?
Oh, no underwear. No
underwear.
Not.
Okay.
Alan, you're not naked if you're wearing underwear.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to find out how very naked.
And okay. I start to make my way towards the wading pools.
Okay. Phaelan, the water is emptying out from the pool down into the halls of Venaishus beneath you.
I guess perception check. Was everyone of all this druidic sect aware that this was the plan the whole time? Do you think I get that vibe, or is
looking
everyone
around?
Shocked?
You don't know who's on whose side. You know that you were bit by that one crocodile man. You know Ratilda's definitely on her side, but other than that, you can't tell the allegiances of anyone around you.
All around you, people, the gray cloaks that had been hiding in the water are now trying out their brand new Rana Ore duplicates by slashing at anything that's in their way.
The crocodile man winks at you as well.
I was going to say, I look at him and I go, I'm sorry we fought. And then I try to pick him up and throw him at a few of the guards.
This is some kind of what is it where they throw the dog? What movie is that?
What?
I don't know. That's PETA abuse.
What are you watching?
Do that. But you get a 14. You get a 14 on your strength check. You grab the crocodile by the tail and you spin it through the air so that it's flying towards the soldiers. And the soldiers, with their duplicate blades, get a 17 and chop this crocodile in half.
Oh, shit.
After a while, crocodile. Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Oh.
Point Break. It was Point Break, everybody.
That was the time.
Throws a dog at him.
Call back. Okay. Alan, bluff check.
You got a 15 on your bluff check. You're moving towards. You see the crocodile getting chopped in half by 2 of the soldiers. You're the only soldier here that does not have a blade.
Milady, outside. There's a bunch of roguish-looking people fighting us out by the water. You better come quick.
Soldiers to the gates!
About 10 of the soldiers in gray get up out of the water, dripping with their new blades, and they start running towards the lines of Delrune. And Ælar, you are there alone with her manservant, Phaelan, and the druids.
I look at Phaelan, who I don't know if he can tell who I am, but I give him a little wink.
Okay, perception check.
4. One of the soldiers winks at you.
Why is everyone here so goddamn thirsty?
Oh man.
This is the horniest episode.
I want to do a cartwheel towards the nearest underling guard, and then I want to whip him with my hair around his neck.
Is that me?
I don't know.
Is that me?
I just said the nearest.
You're the only one left.
Oh, I thought there was other guards. Okay.
No, they just marched off. But no, this is what you're doing.
I do a cartwheel to the one that winked at me, and I whip him with my hair, and I want to wrap my hair around his neck.
You get a 14. God damn it. Ælar, your vision is covered by sopping wet Phaelan hair.
And I pull him close. I was going to headbutt him, but as I get that close to him,
perception check, yeah, as you get 16, you're wrapped around in your hair with him, very close to his face, and you recognize those eyes from the cliffs of Hakra.
And then I give him another wink, and I say, "Get off of me, you oaf!" And I push him away as hard as I can into the sorcerer.
Okay. Yep. You got a 13. Phaelan goes flying into the sorceress. Who, Phaelan, when you make contact with her body, it feels like shark skin, like especially rough, and like as you pull away, you're getting like barbs and stuff in your back and your flesh, like little thistles.
Your skin reminds me of a friend of mine named Lucius. He's a shark creature, by the way. That was an insult. to you, not to him.
You think sharks are insulting?
Bluff check again.
You got a 15 on your bluff check?
How dare you speak to the lady that way?
And I pick him up and try and throw him into the woman again as like a sleight of hand to try and get closer to her.
Okay, you got a 2 on your sleight of hand. She moves out of the way as you pick up Phaelan and throw him into the pool that's kind of swirling down into the center.
Yeah, and stay there.
So what is your plan, Trina? Just to kill everyone? You can only rule over the dead, is that your plan? A real leader, a real person who is powerful in magic, can inspire them.
And I will inspire them, each and every one of them, to love me like no other, as soon as I have conquered their lands. Their lands.
There it is. Yes, did you inspire Corey with a K and an I?
Yes, I did.
Well, we made minced shit of him. Minced shit and leaves.
She reaches out her hand and it extends beyond her body, and you're seeing vines growing from the end of her hand, and on the edge of the pool you're seeing a little bit of fertilizer vine and shrub growing into a person, and they grab one of the cloaks from the edge, and you see Corey with a K and an I coming from this pile, standing up.
Yes. No.
He's back, bitches.
You're unnatural. And not even for the fact that you're made of feces and leaves. The fact that your name is Corey with a K.
With a K and an I, Corey jumps at you, and with a 19 tackles you down into the center of the whirlpool, down into the halls of Venaishus. You go tumbling into this, the earthy area, and above you water is pouring down again and again, like showering this entire area, as Corey makes another attack with a 15 and just slashes you with like a viney whip.
Alan, this I feel like is my chance to try and grapple the sorceress.
You get a 6 on your grapple
me,
check.
Man.
You
Fuck
reach
me.
out and you grab her
I was
arm.
doing so good.
She looks at you, And with a 20,
Fuck! Wait! Oh no! Can I try a bluff? Can I try a bluff? It's too late. It's too late.
she does some judo move, and like as you reach for her arm, she notices you grab, she moves with it, takes you, flips you up over to the air, and throws you down into the center of the pool. You're getting sucked down into the halls of Venaishus. In the halls below, you're there with Corey with a K and an I.
I look around the room for anything, like anyone's weapons or things that may have fallen down here, or something that is already there, maybe? Is there a staff there, maybe?
Looking around the halls of Venaishus, you're seeing that there are people. People have started using the halls of Venaishus to travel from one destination freely, and one of them is a weapons merchant. He's brought his donkey through with a couple of backpacks, and yeah, you're seeing like throwing knives, boomerangs, all sorts of stuff just sticking out of the back of his bag.
Hey, friend, we got a sale on boomerangs.
All right. Listen, I have money, but I don't have my clothes. They're up there, through the portal. Do you do like...
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, you're wonderful, man. Hey,
Corey with a K and an I would like to just shoot vines over and strangle this merchant.
He got a 19. The vines are rough from his hand. They go down into the merchant's throat, wrap around his neck, and pull him up towards the constellation ceiling.
I immediately cast Acid Splash on the arm of vines.
You got an 18. The acid eats away at the center of the vines. The man falls to the ground, and you hear a snap of his bones.
As Ælar continues to sort of fall through this little hole with all this water, I'm going to use one last chance to try with my spike chain to grab the Rana Ore out of the sorcerer's hand.
You got a 5.
Fuck
you
me.
let out the spike chain. It looks like it's going towards the blade, and she puts her hand in front of it, catches your chain, looks at you, and pushes back and like knocks you down in through the hole into the halls of Venaishus.
Traitor. Yes, Phaelan. You thought you were rid of me. You thought you were bigger than evil. But let me tell you something. Evil always wins.
Ælar, you get a 16 as you come falling through the door. Your spike chain whips around the other way and wraps around Corey with the K and an I's neck.
Come on, you son of a bitch. Hey, Phaelan, I think we've got some weeds to pull, huh?
You're goddamn right. I grab 2 of the boomerangs, and I want to throw both of them in a forward flip, and on the end of the flip, I want to kick Corey.
It's so much, man.
I'm naked, I have no sword, I have no weapon, I have nothing else. What do you want
You don't
from
need
me?
to flip, though, man.
Why not? What, you want to just throw boomerangs and just stand there and wait?
You get a 15 and an 8, so the first boomerang like lands right on the side of Corey. It like digs into him. The second one goes spinning off past him. You do your cartwheel attack, and you get a 7 on that, so you land right in front of him. The boomerang is coming back towards you right now, and on its return attack, it gets an 18, and it goes right into the back of Corey.
Yes. Where is your leader going?
I don't have to tell you anything.
I pull the spike chain tighter. Tell me now.
She's going to destroy your
What? Don't you dare. You better tell me.
Destroy you.
You son of a bitch. God. Fuck.
He's done that twice.
Perception
now.
check from you, Ælar. The last thing that he was looking at, the last door that the man was looking at as he was about to tell you, is the door that leads to Delrune.
Fuck me, man.
So what will happen next time? Find out on Break the Dice, the improvised campaign.
Break the Dice is a podcast brought to you by The Bearded Company. The Bearded Company is an improv company with groups in Minneapolis and Los Angeles. Help support the show and get great rewards by becoming a patron at patreon.com/beardedcompany. Today's cast includes our Game Master, Alan Voigt. Ælar Drakal was played by Tyler Michaels King. Phaelan Maerdock was played by MJ Marsh. Our NPCs were Maria Bartholdi, Joe Rapp, and Tyler Mills. Improvised music was provided by Jack Barrett. Today's episode was produced by Maria Bartholdi and edited by Tyler Mills. You can find more information at btdpod.com, as well as by following us on all social media. And don't forget to check out our special one-off episode that we will be performing as a live stream at 7 p.m. Central Time on Friday, January 8th, via our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/beardedcompany. And as always, thank you for listening.